An Urstromtal is a type of broad glacial valley, for example, in northern Central Europe, that appeared during the Ice Ages, or individual glacial periods of an ice age, at the edge of the Scandinavian ice sheet and was formed by meltwaters that flowed more or less parallel to the ice margin. Urstromtäler are an element of the glacial series. The term is German and means ancient stream valley. Although often translated as glacial valley, it should not be confused with a valley carved out by a glacier. More accurately, some sources call them meltwater valleys or ice marginal valleys. Urstromtäler in Central Europe. In Central Europe there are several Urstromtäler from various periods. Breslau-Magdeburg-Bremen Urstromtal, formed during the Saale glaciation. Glogau-Baruth Urstromtal, formed during the Weichselian. Warsaw-Berlin Urstromtal, formed during the Weichselian. Thorn-Eberswalder Urstromtal, formed during the Weichselian. The term Elbe Urstromtal refers to the Elbe Valley roughly at the height of Genthe and to the Elbe estuary at Cuxhaven. The meltwaters of the three above-mentioned Weichselian Urstromtäler flowed successively through this valley towards the North Sea basin. The term Rhine Urstromtal for the Rhine Valley from Düsseldorf to its mouth on the North Sea is disputed. The Rhine was certainly a route for meltwaters during the Saale glaciation. The structure of the valley is however clearly older and was formed by recent tectonics. In the alpine glaciation zone of Central Europe the term Urstromtal is not used. In this region, the Danube and periodically, the Rhine carried the meltwaters away. Some sections of the aforementioned main valleys have been given their own names. The Lusatian Urstromtal and the Alley Urstromtal are parts of the Breslau-Magdeburg-Bremen Urstromtal. The Baruth, Berlin and Eberswalder Urstromtäler are common short names for the associated sections of the Urstromtal in Brandenburg. In addition to the large main valleys there are also numerous smaller meltwater valleys. Their appearances is similar to that of the Great Urstromtäler, but they are considerably shorter. They are also not linked to a sand or a terminal moraine. It is interesting to note that Urstromtals of Central Europe were directly connected to the North Atlantic Ocean via the Channel River during Pleistocene maximum glaciations, i.e. at time of confluence of the British and Fenno-Scandian ice sheets in the intervening North Sea. Features. Urstromtäler should not be confused with tunnel valleys. The latter are formed beneath, not in front of, the ice mass. In addition, most tunnel valleys run from north to south. The principal direction of Urstromtäler is from east to west. Today Urstromtäler are only partly used by rivers, because the majority have found shorter routes to the sea. The straight troughs of the Urstromtäler between the rivers were used for canal routes due to the low gradient. For example, for the Elbe-Havel Canal and the Oder-Havel Canal, because the land in North America and on the Russian plain tilts towards the south. The formation of Urstromtäler that during the Ice Age did not take place. The Mississippi River and its tributaries carried the meltwaters of the North American ice sheet away. In Eastern Europe, the meltwaters flowed down the river basins of the Dnieper, Don and Volga. Urstromtäler, where the sandy boggy posed considerable obstacles to movement in the Middle Ages. As a result, the trade routes converged on points where the valley could be crossed comparatively easily. These hubs thus became favorite sites for the founding of towns or castles. Examples from the German state of Brandenburg include Berlin, Fürstenwalde, Luckenwalde and Baruth, Mark. And from Lower Saxony the town of Vorsfelde and Wolfsburg Castle.